Today is going to be an advanced tutorial on how to use the Katana with a specific trio of NBA players. So first of all, you're going to need a 3-point shooting point guard that has pick and roll ball handler plays. And once again, the player we're talking about is Fist 2-4 Swing Fist from the Houston playbook. And the second kind of guy you need is going to be a 3-point shooting guard with decent pick and roll skills. So it doesn't have to be too crazy, but he needs to be able to handle the ball. Now I know you guys know how to run the Katana, but today I'm going to show you more of the detailed tricks I talked about earlier. So and at the end, you're also going to need a 3-point shooting power forward that has decent passing skills. So yes, you're going to need 3-point shooters, okay, for this to run well. Now I'm going to use the Golden State Warriors to show this to you guys because they're the extreme case example, the best possible scenario. On my team, you can probably go even crazier. I'm just saying, if you do play now online, this is the best possible trio to do this. And a lot of you already know about this Katana cut. If the guy's not suspecting it, this is 2 points for a very, very long time until they adjust. Now, but there is a subtlety to this, so I'm going to break it down in slow motion for you right now so you can do this even better. So check it out. When you do the Katana cut, you pass it to the wing shooting guard and you hold X down. But what you want to do is you want to cut behind. Don't get out of bounds, just cut behind the shooting guard. And if the guy gets held up, you get easy layup all game long. Now let's take a look at another option. This time something I didn't show you guys before with the Katana. Instead of cutting to the basket, cut straight to the corner. This is why you want a 3-point shooting point guard. So you see what I'm doing here? I am going straight to the corner. I'm not even turning into the basket. So make sure you sneak this in once in a while too. This will keep the defense very honest. You will either have to bring the center over or stick with you on the pick, which might allow you to get the layup. Same deal though, right? Run behind the shooting guard's butt. If they get held up on your shooting guard and your point guard can shoot the free, go straight to the corner, line it up, swish bomb. Alright? This is guaranteed if you're using Curry or if you're using Kyle Lowry. So it depends, but a 3-point shooting point guard is best for this straight to the corner cut. Now, if they stop the basket cut and they stop the straight to the corner cut, you guys know by now, the pick and fade is coming from the power forward, but this is why you want a shooting power forward. Because if he opens himself up here, this is wide open free ball for him. And wing spot is a good spot. And one thing I want to mention is that to do this correctly, I actually suggest don't hold the ball with the shooting guard. Give it to the point guard even if he's not open. Call for it back, get it back, now run the pick and fade. This extra pass from your point guard back to the shooting guard is going to shift the defense a little bit better. So you're going to nail this pick and fade a lot more efficiently. So remember, if the Katana pass is not there, do it anyways, give it back to 2 guard, then run the pick and fade. That's an advanced tip and it's going to help you a lot more. And yep, in the end, if they can cut the pick and fade too, which happens, you will face good defense from time to time. They stop the cut. They stop the pick and fade. I should have passed, but I didn't, so they stopped the pick and fade. But the fade still worked. In a sense, the help defense came, opened up the corner, still a free ball. So a 3-point shooting point guard is key in this. Obviously, you can run it with a 3-point shooting guard. And vice versa, but make sure he can shoot, because if he can, it opens up this secondary option. When the fade works, defense sinks in, easy free ball. I wish Steph played this well in the finals. They should have ran a Katana, huh? Anyway, so if they stop all of that, they stop that fade corner free ball. 2, this is why I told you to get a power forward with decent passing skills, because you can run this handoff flush, hold triangle, corner guy cuts in, still another easy 2 points. So for some of you who are already very familiar with this play, you know this is the final option, but do not be afraid to execute this option just to like get to this option and just run this. Even though if the other stuff is open, it keeps the defense guessing and it also gets you a power forward and everybody else going. But in the end, in this slow motion, you can see the Katana in perfection. Watch me fake the middle pick and roll, go away from it, go to my 2 guard, cut behind the 2 guard. So these are the details I've been telling you all day today. And wait it out, pass and pass back if you want. You can also wait it out and run the pick and fade. I suggest pass and pass back. Run the pick and fade well, get to the elbow area, kick it back to the power forward, dribble towards the corner man, fake the handoff, hold triangle. I ran all of that in 16 seconds, alright? So that is pretty great basketball. So make sure you remember these advanced tips. And a quick summary, something I have always want to talk about in terms of the Katana is that this offense is great with stars, but this offense is even better for the bench. I know I used the Warriors here just to showcase its full potential, but if you got bench players that actually suits the characteristics I mentioned before, this will really open up your bench. Bench guys are usually not that great. If you got 3 types of players that can fit these role one way or the other from your bench, and you run the Katana, you will find yourself do a lot better throughout the course of a game. Because if your bench is producing for you, you can get back to your starters and not play so desperate to protect the lead or get a big lead because your bench is not doing anything. The Katana, Fist 2-4 Swing Fist from the Houston playbook is the perfect bench play. So make sure you adapt this to your bench on my team playing out online or my GM, my league. This is great bench offense. You're not going to find any better bench offense than this, I guarantee it. So keep an eye out for a huge defensive tutorial coming this weekend. And also some team up gameplay. Yes, I've been playing team up. So team up with Sam Fam this Sunday. So yeah, I'll see all of you next time.